Today we're unboxing Zendesk. This video is not sponsored by Zendesk, and all opinions expressed are purely my own. I'm Caleb Fortune with Trust Radius. Our assessment of Zendesk today will be looking at pricing, compatibility, installation, user interface, resources, support, and reviews. All right, first off, what is Zendesk? Let's hop in here. Looking at trustradius.com, what is Zendesk Support Suite? The Zendesk Support Suite is a cloud-based customer support software built for better customer relationships, designed to improve customer satisfaction and to support customers on any channel: text, SMS, web, mobile app, phone, email, and social media. The vendor states that more than 200,000 companies such as Uber, Groupon, Box, Airbnb, and Slack are using Zendesk to lower their support costs, raise productivity, and increase customer satisfaction. Zendesk offers a full suite of products to meet customer needs, ranging from help desk software to live chat to knowledge-based management. All right, jumping into pricing. Zendesk pricing has plans for everyone and plans for enterprise. Looking at, and it looks like they also have a foundational support only starting at $19 a month. Going down into the plans for everyone, we have the Suite Team, which is $49 per agent per month billed annually. All right, and the Suite Team comes with industry-leading ticket system, messaging across web, mobile, and social, email, voice, SMS, and live chat support, help center, easy to set up automations and workflows, AI-powered automated answers, unified agent workspace, out-of-the-box reporting and analytics, data and file storage, 1,000 apps plus integrations, robust APIs, online email and support, onboarding and adoption guidance. This is not a simple product by the look of it. Suite Growth is the next step up, which is $79 per agent per month billed annually. It looks like the growth plan includes all of the previous team plan, as well as self-service customer portal, AI-powered knowledge management, customizable ticket layouts, light access license up to 50, okay, SLA management, and multilingual support and content. Ooh. The beefiest plan for everyone is the Suite Professional, which is $99 per agent per month billed annually. Includes everything from the previous plan, as well as conversation routing based on agent skill, integrated community forums, private conversation threads, customizable and shareable dashboards, advanced voice capabilities, data location options, HIPAA compliance, events connector for Amazon Web Services. I could see how that HIPAA could definitely expand them into compatibility with some very specific industries. Looking at the plans for enterprises, we have Suite Enterprise, which is $150 per agent per month billed annually, which includes all the core elements, as well as custom team roles and permissions, advanced knowledge management, customizable agent workspaces, customizable branding for web conversations, light access licenses up to 1,000, real-time shareable and advanced reporting and analytics, sandbox environment for change management, and robust APIs. And then looking further, we have It Gets Even More Powerful. I don't know if that is the name of the plan. I would have called it Suite Enterprise Super. Keep your support system agile with a plan that tailors Zendesk exactly to your needs. Additional enterprise-ready plans from $215 per agent per month billed annually. Trusted by Tesco, Uber, Netflix, Ingersoll Rand. Awesome. Talk to us for a comprehensive solution that meets all your enterprise needs. This is just probably extremely customized plans. It looks like generally pricing starts as low as $49 per agent per month for an actual suite with Zendesk, all the way up to $215 per agent per month on the enterprise side. Don't forget about that $19 foundational support only. I'm guessing that's kind of targeted at the small business, sole proprietor situation. And just to kind of get an idea of how they're priced competitively, looking at Freshdesk, which is a pretty direct competitor, they have a getting started that's free plan, which looks to be a trial, but then it kind of goes up to a growth plan of $15 per agent per month. But it also has the monthly pricing listed, which I do enjoy. I do like seeing that. But then when you get into the more, I think, robust plans that most people are looking for, you're looking at $49 an agent a month, which is pretty on par, I believe, with what we were looking at pricing for Zendesk. It does look like there's less plans. So we have our support desk or omni-channel. The pricing looks fairly competitive. I think at the enterprise level is where you're going to see a little bit maybe cheaper cost with Freshdesk, but overall, it seems pretty competitively priced across. All right, first off with compatibility, we are in the free trial now, and it does look to be browser-based, so that's a win there. And looking at integrations, it looks like there are tons of integrations across. They have a whole app store where you can pretty much select and see what fits with you. It looks like you can pay for different looks and stuff and different themes. I like overall, I like the options they give you. You have apps, themes, partners. Cool. That's going to be a full-on A+ so far for compatibility. Installation went smooth because I pretty much just had to enter minimal information. I didn't have to enter a credit card for a free trial, which is awesome. I love seeing that personally. I think every company should do that. When you're trying to assess a million different products, it can get really annoying if you know that you have cards out there. Moving on to the user interface, we see our tabs on the left here. Oh, here, let's see. We have our home tab, which is nice, and it gives us our little getting started stuff, which I like that it shows this little time on the side of like how long each of these segments is going to take. That's pretty sweet. Just to like, help center, I don't really care. So I could skip that, or reporting and analytics. If I don't care about that, I could jump over it. Or moving over, we have views, unsolved tickets. Cool. We'll be able to jump in there in a second. Looking over at customers. Cool. So this is like our contact database. Search them all in one place. It looks pleasing. I'm kind of curious to see what this would look like with like 4,000 plus customers added into the database. Curious to see how that database is managed. All your organizations in one place. Okay, cool. So this is like actually, I wonder if this is more targeted for like managed service providers who like have multiple organizations that they're kind of managing for, or like help desk businesses that pretty much need to manage multiple organizations. Settings. Whoa. Okay. So settings pushes me somewhere else. It's a whole different view. It took me out of Zendesk, which is a little annoying, but let's see. Account settings, people, channels. That's logical. Is it easy to get back? That is quite annoying, actually. How do I get back home? Okay. So that part, not super logical. Really just to kind of put this, put the UI to the test. Let's test some of the functions out. All right, we're going to enter in a ticket. So our requester is Bradley Dogood. I don't know who has this email, but test@gmail.com is going to get real annoyed at me. This is going to be an end user. Yes, Bradley Dogood. I'll follow it. Okay, so you can take it, you can follow it, you can put probably different people on it, but still follow the task to make sure so that, if you weren't the specialist in charge of something, but you need to forward them to the right person, you can at least follow it to make sure like they're responding, they're getting the support at whatever standard you require. Good stuff. Tags, we're going to say good stuff tags. Oh, okay. So those are single word. So you can enter tags with either spaces, enters, or commas. Cool. We just added a ton of tags on this. Subject, testing out a ticket. All right. Hey, Bradley, how's it working out for you? All right. Submit as new. Boom. Cool. Pops into our unsolved tickets. We can click on it. We see Bradley, how's it going for you? We got like a messaging system here. We can look at the user at the top tab. That's actually pretty fun to see all open tickets. Organization. Oh, no. Oh, we can add Bradley's organization in. Okay, cool. So that seems pretty solid. I dig this. Now let's exit this, which brings us back to our dashboard of tickets. Sample ticket, meet the ticket. We're going to click on this and we're going to hit, we can edit ticket, merge tickets to another, delete. You can set priority levels. You can set the type. How do I complete a ticket is what I want to know. Now, if we go into it, maybe. Okay. So you have to go into edit the ticket. Then you do submit as open, submit as pending. So that's kind of, I've done a new message, whatever. Submit as solved. So boom, it's gone. It goes into our recently solved. So I'm guessing I could do the same here. Result pending. Boom. Nice little P on it. Tickets work pretty logically, I think. It's hard to really test that without having like a huge back and forth. But it's pretty logical. Obviously, there's like one little hiccup probably on the user side of me just kind of expecting an easier way to kind of mass solve tickets. I don't know how often someone in a support capacity would need to do that, but I feel like that could be really workflow dependent. Like if I'm kind of batching and I'm jumping through like 3 or 4 tickets at once and maybe doing different tabs even, which can you do that? Oh yeah. Yeah. So like I'd be doing different tabs. Like in my head, honestly, I would like do all these, but at the same time, it's like you have to submit them at some point, right? So if I do like test, yeah, so like you have to submit to send that. So I think actually the way they're doing it makes sense. Just at face value in my head, I would love to have like a way to tick that and immediately change the status. I wonder if I can, oh, that didn't work how I expected it to. It makes sense for the way the tool operates. I was just wanting it to do something different and work the way my brain works, but I appreciate the way it does do it. Customers, I don't know why they just automatically put this picture on there. I feel bad for whoever that is, that they have to be the customer for all time. Bradley Dogood, I wish they'd given him a stock image, and that it, you know, I was picturing a cowboy hat that goes off the frame, off the avatar frame. That'd be pretty great. Bradley Dogood, I'm here to do good, but also I got a problem. Can you help me? Looking at organizations, we have our organization, obviously. Overall, just kind of looking at really only being able to test like one logic function of like the support angle. I think it works as I would expect it to. Let's look at like the sales CRM side. You can import leads. Oh, cool. So they do make the onboarding pretty easy. Acme sales. Yeah. I mean, this looks pretty, I feel like pretty standard for like a CRM layout. Productive. I like that like the tabs interact with one another and it's all like kind of cohesive, and it like is importing things from the other different views and workspaces. Yeah, no, I really dig the functionality here. This is great. For resources specifically, if we want to learn things, this whole like getting started piece is freaking awesome. It reminds me of like a HubSpot training course, but like it's right front and center. It's like, we're going to take you through everything so you feel like an expert and in a pretty minimal amount of time. I didn't really do the math on this. Well, you got 6 minutes. Okay, so 44 minutes of pretty much onboarding, which, you know, I think HubSpot things I've seen close to like hours, and that's just for like certain segments and usually base level versus advanced. So I would say this is relatively light, and knowing there's also like tons of other resources available from Zendesk, I feel pretty confident in the resources they have available. They make it pretty easy and upfront right away, and I enjoy that too. I'm really curious. I've used HubSpot primarily as like a CRM in the past, and I haven't really been on the support end of things. So it's interesting to see something that's really built so heavily on the support side. I mean, it's pretty cool. I could see how this would be really helpful, especially for like, yeah, an MSP or someone that's really, their business is based around support first. Speaking of support, let's see what the support looks like for us. I have a problem. Something's broken. Where do I go? I think in my head, I would go up here first. With Get Support Help Center. Get Help Support Help Center. Okay. So I'm guessing this Help Center is almost like what we were going to before. Oh, Get Help immediately pops up with, cool, performance issues, configuration issues, ticket management, setup features, ask a question. Good work. Good work, Zendesk. Thank you. Thank you. Just after some of the products I've been looking at, like the immediate access, that is what the expectation is. I think that is the standard now for support with any product, especially when it's something that like your entire businesses could run off of this. You need to have like immediate access. Hi there, I'm testing Zendesk as a software reviewer, and I'm curious how quickly I can get a human response. So access is good. So they break down to other things, which I'm guessing point to a bunch of blogs, billing, subscription, Zendesk with my order, whatever. No, I still need help. Product support. Let's try that. I have a non-urgent question. So let's assume that on that scale of drop downs, things will pop up a little bit differently. Okay. So non-urgent issue, ticketing system, and I'm a software reviewer testing human support response, how quickly it can be. Finding the right agent. Someone will be with you in 10 minutes. Cool. And actually it only took like a minute. Hey, Caleb, thanks for contacting Zendesk's trial support, and thank you for trialing with us. Thanks, Trevor. That was a very fast response for non-urgent. Thanks for your time. Awesome. Cool. So, support's awesome. That was quick. I guess I can't necessarily measure the quality of support, but given they specifically try to push you in the exact right direction right out the gate, they don't really waste too much of your time. That leads me to believe that their head is just in the right place when it comes to support. And also, they are a support platform. If they had bad support, I would be shocked. I'd be astonished. If you've had different experiences, definitely let me know in the comments below, because I would love to have some use cases to put against this. But just at a base level, looking at like what your expectations are for both response time as well as ease of access of support and resources, they're killing it. This is great. On the review side of things, looking at Trust Radius, we're overwhelmingly positive for Zendesk. We have 113 positive sentiment reviews with 11 negative sentiment reviews. Going down in some of the positive points have been the customer record, audit trail, the GUI is user-friendly. It allows to filter tickets. It seems like there's just a lot of features that users are finding super functional. It seems like there's a lot of features that users are just finding to be great and useful, whether it's SLA breaches, different user interface positives, or other top features that we will definitely be covering later this month in our top features video on Zendesk. So definitely check that out. Look forward to that. Looking over PC Mag's review, gave it a 4.0. It was excellent overall. G2, it's got 4.5 stars on G2 at the moment. It also getting really good reviews, overwhelmingly 5-star and 4-star reviews with much less below 4 stars. So we can definitely look at this as overwhelmingly all reviewers are finding this to be a fantastic tool. All right, let's get our final tally here. And I don't think there's going to be much shocker on the scores here today. For pricing, there is a free trial. There is also a $19 bare bones edition. It seems pretty competitively priced, which means we're going to have to give it a thumbs up on pricing. Looking at compatibility, is it available across OSs and mobile? Yes, available across everything being browser-based. So it's super flexible. It has a lot of integrations, a whole app store. Definitely going to give it a thumbs up for compatibility. That's great. For installation, again, great. The fact that I don't have to put a credit card in for a free trial, I always appreciate, but is not necessarily the reason we're giving a thumbs up. It is browser-based, so there's really no roadblocks in the way of getting access to the tool. So we are giving installation a thumbs up. The user interface is, it's really pleasing. It works logically. It's simple when it needs to be simple, complex when it needs to be complex. Looking at reporting, I think it serves all the needs that I see a need for, coming from a very aesthetic-based CRM in the past and support system in the past. I think it works exactly how I expect it to, and I would be perfectly fine having to use Zendesk in the future. So I'm gonna give it a thumbs up on user interface. Moving over to resources, there's a ton out there. I think they don't smother you too much. They give you that getting started guide, and they kind of give you there's different buttons in different places, I think, that are pretty logically placed on like why you would be clicking there to put you into the right resources. So I really want to give them a thumbs up on that as well. Looking over to support, as we saw, we put in a non-urgent request pretty much saying, I'm wasting your time, but how long did it take for you to respond? And it took them under 2 minutes when a bot quoted 10 minutes. So we're going to have to give them a thumbs up on support, if not just for the fact that Trevor wasted a lot of great time responding to me all that time, that whole minute of his life. Thank you, Trevor. Seriously, the fact that you have instant access to everything, it seems like there's a lot of different ways to get support and get it very quickly. But really, it's a support system, and you're getting targeted support still, which I think meets the expectations of something that you would want to use to support your customers. Thumbs up there as well. Looking over at the reviews, again, we're just... I hate to only throw love out at Zendesk, but it's hard not to give it when it is due. It's thumbs up across the board. It's, you know, a 4.0 on PC Mag. I'm really seeing very few negative reports on Zendesk. Again, if you have negative experiences with them, leave them in the comments below. Would love to get some feedback on it, especially before I approach the top features, looking more at like pros and cons of the system compared to a lot of their competitors, and what users really think a little bit more in depth on the tool than my first impressions, but I have to give it a thumbs up on reviews. They were overwhelmingly positive. So with this, we can definitely give Zendesk an overall thumbs up. They killed it across every category that we're judging on. Maybe I need to be more harsh on things, but it meets all the minimum standards I have for a functional application that I would want to rely upon, especially for the services they're doing, and exceeds them. It does more than that. It offers something interesting in the market, which overall, that's something that I really appreciate and enjoy. Starting from support and then moving out, I think that's a really interesting methodology, and I think it stands out, especially on that CRM and sales side. I think a lot of businesses could really, if they have a culture issue with support, that is a really smart way to fix it, is build your infrastructure on support. And Zendesk is a tool that would kind of force companies to shift into that mindset. Huge, massive thumbs up for Zendesk. Great product, really knocked it out of the park for me. And granted, this is very much first impressions. If you have more experiences, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, like and subscribe for more content, and head over to trustradius.com for more product reviews, comparisons, and alternatives.